To buy a watch, of course, you have rational reasons, but the biggest part is an emotional reason. It's you are buying by heart. I feel also with great admiration for a brand like Rado, who is really always pushing the boundaries to new limits. In my young age, I was a professional motorcycle driver, and many years, first in motocross and after in road racing. And in 1994, my sponsor was Longines, a Swatch Group brand. And 1995 and 96, it was Certina, because Longines moved to their strategy, elegance is an attitude, and they defined to stop motor racings. And therefore, Certina have fit better to this positioning. And based on this, I was already 3 years in this circle of Swatch Group watch companies, and I got even more excited and inspired. And in the end of 1996, I decided to stop my career. I had 34 years old. It's for a professional sporty guy the age to to look for something else. At the time, the director of Certina, he said, if you would like to work by us and give your passion and your determination as you did in motor racing to our brand, I would have a job for you. And in the beginning, I was a little bit scared, salesperson in the watch industry. But in the end, I was 2 days in the field with a salesperson. I saw also the competence of the watchmakers on our business partners, and I said, yes, this is my branch to learn a lot from the industry. And I said to me, I will work 1-2 years in this business, and after do my proper business in the motorbike business. And now from this 1-2 years, it became 28 years, and I'm still there with a lot of commitment and pleasure to work for this beautiful group. One reason, of course, I was a motorcycle driver, a professional motorcycle driver. But due to the fact that I have started quite later with this business, I was forced to create always my own team. I was not engaged, only the last year engaged in a team. That would mean I have created my own team. I have hired my mechanics, my engineers. That would mean it was really a small company with 5-6 employees, with the coordination of logistic, travels and everything. That would mean I was a sporty person, but also the manager and in the end, the financial coordinator of everything. And there I learned a lot about, first you have to get the money before you can spend. That means all this economical behavior I have learned in my position as manager. Secondly, the competition in the sport, when you are good, it's not enough. You need to be by the best, otherwise you are dying. Therefore, you are permanently forced to fight for the best. Otherwise, you don't have sponsors, you don't have money, you don't have prize monies. And this competition spirit to always try to overpass yourself also together with your team, I learned also in the sport. And the third reason is, since childhood, I'm a big fan of watches. And therefore, with these 3 criteria, economical experience in a small company, competition spirit as MotoGP driver, and the economical, let's say, responsibility, and in the end, the passion of watches gave me the opportunity to learn fast, and in the end, to get the confidence from the management of the companies in which I have worked at the time. Because Rado was always a global brand, present everywhere in the world. We have not extended in terms of additional countries. We have strengthened our existing countries. And when I have visited the first step, when I started couple of days here, but after I have visited, of course, our workshops, our watchmakers, our engineers, Comadur, which you visited now in Boncourt. I have visited all our internal group supplier, and I said, it's absolutely amazing what kind of competence we have. It's amazing what we are offering to the customers, and our products deserve to have a different communication to the end consumer, a more emotional communication, and finally also to give a higher level of competence to the frontline staff, a higher proudness to them, and therefore we have strengthened and reduced our distribution network in order to maintain only the good qualitative stores, in order to give the full focus also to train these retailers and this frontline staff on a level that they can transfer the unique message and the unique strengths of the Rado brand. This was an important measure, qualitative distribution, focused on staff training. And after, we have increased our communication budget, but we have focused also in a more efficient way to touch the end consumer also in an emotional way. One of the most sensitive and important tasks which you have to handle as CEO of a brand, because you have always to respect the roots of a brand, that you are respecting the DNA in order to not confuse the end consumers. And fortunately, Rado has a very, very rich history in terms also of iconic product designs. And we have based finally all our innovation on this traditional and timeless iconic designs we have kept. And on the other side, we have this innovative competence as the master of material with new innovative modern materials, ceramic, ceramos, plasma ceramic, and to merge this iconic timeless designs with this innovative material is the perfect match for a brand like Rado. On one side, giving a lot of security, has a clear, design language to the customer. But on the other side, we are permanently surprising. You need to bring always this innovation, this surprises, and this new technologies in your brand. In order to always excite also the young customers. That in the meantime, we have over 20 colors which we are producing or cooking or sintering in Boncourt. And of course, with this, we are already, the brand with the most large palette of colored ceramic, ceramos, and so on. So this is definitely, this we will maintain. We will also in the scale of wickers, we have, steel, it's around 150, 200 wickers. You have high-tech ceramic is around 1,200 wickers. Ceramos, it's around 1,700 Vickers. That means very, very, very hard material. And the hardest material is diamond, 10,000 Vickers. And between Ceramos and diamond, of course, we have a certain scale. And there we will surprise you next year. Let's say our iconic products and the biggest part of our core collections are realized through our internal designers, which knows the brand exactly and who are also, going the way of to respect our DNA. When we are working with external designers, the target is to allow external person, when they are respecting some key codes of the brand, to put their fingerprint and to think out of the box. Because we have clear criteriums. We need to feel that the designer is admiring and respecting the brand DNA. That would mean when I say, okay, this product have to be changed totally, it's difficult. But when we have designers who are really admiring, respecting, what was done, and are creating after put their fingerprint and they design creativity on a watch, it works. The last example is the new Diastar of Tej Chuahan, which we have launched together with Daniela in Delhi 2 months ago. Also a guy, a British designer who is really admiring the brand, and he have created from the Diastar, from a very, very iconic timepiece, a beauty exactly with his design DNA, respecting the case and the movements and everything. The same also Alfredo Haberli, a Swiss designer who have created the anniversary edition 2022, the 60 years anniversary piece. So these are 2 examples. They are creative designers with a lot of, own creativity, but with the respect to the brand. And when this is given, finally, we can definitely, with design, thinking out of the box, bringing an additional facet and an additional design language to the end consumers. In terms of design, I don't want at all to work with AI, with IA. Because, first of all, we have our iconic designs, and I want that creative human, with the inspiration of also the management and with his own inspiration, he's doing the design. I want to know exactly the source and that to make sure to look in the eyes of this designer to make sure that it's coming from his heart. So in the field of watch design, no AI at all. Of course, in terms of marketing, when you have seen our visuals with the Impossible stores, there you can play with some creativities, yes, without a doubt. But the creativity and the design language of our products must remain by the human. Personally, and this was for my whole life and still today, the price positioning in which we are, it's between 1,000 and 4,000 Swiss francs. It's 1,200 to 4,500 US dollar. It's for a watch. It's an amount of money. And therefore, our aim is that for this kind of budget, we want to offer really a high-performing, beautiful Swiss watch First, with our own design, and secondly, also with a material competence, which is also absolute premium and top value. And this we can offer due to the fact that we are a global brand, that we have also a certain economy of scale with the volumes which we are doing globally. And our aim is always, when you have a watch on your wrist and you see, okay, the price is 3,000 or 4,000 US, but the perception is often for the wearer or the people are looking the double, because when they understand the type of movements which we are working, the type of cases, the materials, also the whole manufacturing process which behind, often they are impressed how we are capable to do it for this kind of value. That will mean our value for money, it's top, especially when you know that our watches are mainly for the whole life or even for the next generation due to the quality of and the features of ceramic. And this is an ambition. We don't want to produce only watches for a very small elite of people who are buying in the very top high-end luxury segment. It's really my pleasure and also the obsession of the whole management of Rado and our watchmakers to offer really this high-end watchmaking competence, but still for a price which is also for a younger customer affordable. The founder of our group, Nicolas Hayek, who passed away 2010, who has built this empire up. He had already long before the whole economy talked about sustainability, always said the base of the Swatch Group in terms of production is sustainability. We have one planet we have to take care, and therefore guys in the production companies, in the brand companies, take care about the sustainability in all procedures, all. So this is one point, and this have never changed. And the second point is, I got as a wedding gift from my wife, 1991, Rado Integral ceramic piece. The piece is still now like new and I'm wearing regularly. What kind of more sustainably you can have that to have a watch for the lifetime, or even probably for my son, which will heritage this watch one day. So I believe into both fields. In our watches, we have an amazing sustainability, and also since the foundation of the Swatch Group in the whole production procedure, which we are realizing. To transfer our unique DNA, to transfer our emotional material strengths, our iconic designs, you need also a campaign, a product campaign, and globally in order to transfer this. And of course, with our team, who are living with a lot of competence and passion this brand, of course we can inspire more and more people, journalists, frontline staff, retailers, to motivate and to also to inspire end consumers. And this has worked, and this was really my main strategy. That would mean not opening additional countries, additional accounts, no, strengthen what we have, and to create this development and this grow through an organic, qualitative growth.